sweet, sweetie. I'm sure we'll get to the board at some point today. Hopefully. Honey, how are you?
Good.
Are you good? I'm telling you, I love that sweatshirt. That is like a very you kind of sweatshirt. What's that little dude's name again? Stitch, that's right. So both my kids love doing, is it Stitch or Lilo that's got that like funny voice? Is that Stitch?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, both my kids went through a Stitch phase where they loved doing the Stitch voice. Honey, do you have your notebook by any chance? Your pink writing line? Maybe just bring the bag of books over here. Yes, perfect. This one. You should have your pink one, and we do. All right, kiddo, let's see. Let's take a look at, oh my goodness. This is beautiful. I love that. Did you forget about your little practice chart? Yeah. You did one. That was last week, wasn't it? Oh, well, I love that drawing. Did you get to? You did this week? Okay, I really, really love it. Did you do it with practicing or just kind of your own drawing? Kind of both. Okay, good. Okay, can we start in C position and do our warm-up, honey? Remember the little warm-up we talked about? Yeah, and you might want to scoot towards me just a little bit so that this thumb is right near middle C. You're real close, so we're going to bring it here. And then right there is middle C. You always look for the 2, and it's right kind of in the middle of the piano. Okay, so you want to try, we're going to do staccato, right hand legato, left hand legato, right hand staccato, left hand staccato, and then gallop. Okay, so we're just going to step up. You want to start on C? Okay, go ahead. Start with your right hand. We're going to start just on, so we're going to do just on quarters, on tas. We're going to step up. Right to that rhythm right there. 1, excellent. Yes, and now left hand's going to go and try to keep your fingers rounded. Good. Left hand's going to start on 5. Staccato, you're going to jump up. Jump each one. Good, honey. And try right hand again and see if you can do each finger. You did your third finger twice, which I understand because it's a strong one. But try to stay nice and close to the key. And just a little bounce like that. Can you try with your right hand? Good. Okay, now do you remember the little gallop? Yaddy da dee da dee da dee da. So, okay, try right hand. Good, now left hand. Perfect, and what if we try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s together? Yeah, you can do both your ones at the same time. Yes. Good. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay, good. That was trickier, isn't it? Okay, good job. What would happen, Esther, just for fun? Let's try galloping with our left hand in G position. What if we moved up to G? Right there. Start with your left hand this time. I know you're left-handed. Now have right hand copy left. Good job, honey. Good. And you want to, when you play, you want to just make sure that those little wrists aren't crunching up against your keyboard like that. And what do we remember that sits in here? Yeah, you can think of Chip and Bobo or a bubble, either one, but just a little bit rounded like that. Perfect. Okay, so next week we're gonna do C position, and then we're gonna add G position. So let's write down our steps. Next week, ooh, Monday's Valentine's Day. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So let's see, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Because on Monday,
Yeah?
on Valentine's Day, in my class, we're going to be passing out little treats, and we haven't done this like ever at my school,
Yeah.
and we can do it once, and we can have like this Valentine's Day special snack.
That is so funny. Fun, honey, because you wouldn't have gotten to do it yet because of COVID, right? So
No, we never did it.
You never did it?
15 years.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even that old.
No. You can rest your hands for just a minute. Let's talk about our practice steps. So remember we went C position, each finger. Is it easier if I write the finger numbers that you're playing rather than the rhythm that you're playing? Okay, so in C position, and Esther, take your hands off the keyboard for a minute. Wiggle them real high. Wiggle them real low. Now, can you show me where middle C is on the piano? And go ahead and play it.
Galloping?
Just play middle C, just the note. Okay, that's G, but your left hand actually found C. Good. So now take your hands off. Oh, wait, that's B. That's C. Okay, so we always look for a group of two when it's the first white key. So take your hands off again. All right, and I'm going to cover up the keyboard. It's right in the middle. Look for a group of two. When I open it up, dun, da, da, da. Can you find another C? And another one? And another one? Those are all C's. The first white key in a group of two black keys. Yeah? Good. Perfect, honey. When you go way down like that. So your thumb will be on C in the right hand, and then there's just going to be two white keys between your thumbs. And it's the same thing when we go to G position. Then our thumb goes on G. There's skip, skip, and we land with our thumb on D. So in most of our 5-finger positions, there's 2 notes between our thumbs. Not all the time, but most of the time. Okay, let's have a look, sweetie. So we're going to do the same thing, legato right hand, legato left hand, then staccato, staccato, and then galloping.
What are you using for that?
Well,
Are you doing something with the piano teaching?
I do, because I teach at my home studios on Monday.
Wait. Grown-ups have Valentine's Day parties?
I'm sure some grown-ups do. I'll be teaching, and then usually on Valentine's Day, our family, we make little cards for one another and give Valentines, and then do something special at dinner together, just as a little special I love you kind of thing. Yeah. All right.
For Valentine's Day,
Uh-huh.
I told you about what I'm doing at school.
Yeah.
My parents, they're going out for dinner, and then my babysitter is coming over. But that's a really fun babysitter that I have.
That is awesome, honey. That sounds really, I'm happy for your parents, and if you like your babysitter, that's fun for you guys too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother, he isn't really interested in it. He thinks he's like too old for a babysitter, maybe.
Mhm.
So he just like stares at his iPad all the time.
I understand. Can you tell me why we circled these notes and what they are last time?
The C.
Yeah, exactly. So that middle C, I was just showing you on the piano. We talked about that last week. That's the one in purple, right? And here, the stem goes down. So which hand's going to play this one? Left hand or right hand?
Left.
Yes, excellent. But this one, the one that's in blue, and the stem goes up, which hand is going to play this one?
C.
It's C. And which hand, honey? Left or right?
Right.
Yes, right. So let's try over and over. And do you remember why this is called over and over?
Yes.
It does the same thing over and over, doesn't it? Okay, so come right back down to the middle of your bench and see if you can find middle C again. Perfect. And then left hand is going to be in C position too. Remember what I just said about the 2 thumbs? Or the 2 notes between your thumbs? So we want to have both hands up here. Perfect. Okay. Yes. So let's take a look at it. And then we have 2 C's. notes at the same time. You did a really great job, and I read that word incorrectly, didn't I? And it kind of threw you off. That was very good. Now when we're going from line note to space note, how are those notes moving? Step or skip? How'd your fingers move? Yeah, they're just stepping, right? We've got line, space, line, line, space, line, line, space, line, landmark note, down there. So let's take a look over here. We've got some more steps that are happening. And again, let's look over here, honey, at campfires. And what color would you like to circle the middle C's in today? Which one? Orange? Perfect. Okay, so I want you to look at campfire, and I want you to see if you can circle all of your middle C's. Uh-huh. Remember what? Yes, that one's middle C, that one right below the staff with the line that goes through. Good, where's another one? Perfect. All right, next line. Excellent. Next line. Good. Does your right hand have any other notes?
Yeah.
Any other letters than C?
Yeah.
That's for left hand. Yeah, there's other letters on there, but they're for your other hand, right? So these were all C's, and then, do you remember what landmark note lives between those two dots? It's the same one we did last time. Yes! Do you want to circle your F's? What color?
Red.
We do, and I think that's perfect. You can do red for your left hand.
What? I didn't see red last time.
It was hiding behind the piano. Okay, so let's find our F's for the left hand. Our landmark F, and we can circle those red.
There?
That's G. Yeah, it always lives between those two dots on that line. So those are spaces, good. Excellent. Yeah. Good. Excellent job. Right, that's just going to be a repeat of the G. Okay, so we've got orange C's for the right hand, and we've got red F's for the left hand. Now, before we play this, let's see if we can tap our rhythm. Which hand is going to start, sweetie? We'll tap on the top of the piano. Left hand or right hand? Which hand starts with? Yeah, so we're going to start with your left hand. Perfect. So let's start right here just with left hand, and let's tap our tas. I'll tap with you. One left hand taps. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, ta. This is left again. Ta, ah, right. Ta, other hand. Ta, left, 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 left. Excellent job. Now this time, can you say the tas with me? As you tap. Oops, hang on 1 second. Let me count us off. 1, 2, left hand starts. Ta, 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 right. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ah. Good job. Let's see. Go ahead and put your feet on the stool. I'm going to have you put your hands on top of mine. And Esther, while we play it, I want you to see if you can tell me any patterns. You're going to rest your right hand here, your left hand here, and tell me any patterns you hear, okay? Just rest your hands. Let's listen one more time. Can you tell me what you heard and any patterns that you felt or saw? You can look at the page if you need to.
This.
Yes, how many times do we do that? Let's count them. 1, 2, where else? Yeah, we do that same pattern 3 times. And then these are very similar, aren't they? It's just that they start on C. So let's go ahead and set our hand up and let's give it a try now that we've heard it. And look, Esther, down here, there's like this lovely sort of Indian drumming sound.
Why are there 3 pedals?
They each have a different function.
What is it? This one.
That one is called the soft pedal, and it's supposed to make everything softer, kind of quieter as the string shift.
What's this one?
Yeah, that's the sustain. That's going to make
Another one.
the middle one just impacts the notes that are down here. But it won't hurt the ones that are here. Good. Okay, can we find our position, hun? Can you remember where middle C is for your right hand? Can you show me? Right, and can you put your other hand out here? So this hand on middle C. There you go. 2 on C. And now we've got this hand. So your thumbs are side by side in this one. We'll write that down. We're going to start with left hand 2. Yeah. So here, let's start from the beginning. 1, 2. New hand. Oops, hold on. Let's hold this for ta. Here we go. Start with 2. Ta, 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 ta. Same note. Ta, ta. Ta, ta. Same note. Can you read these? Ta, ta, ta. Back up. Excellent job, honey. Left hand again. Ta, ta, ta. Oops, make this a ta. Ta, ta. Stepping down. Ta, stepping up. Good. See? Same note. Excellent job. Excellent. Yeah, good reading, honey. Very good. Let's talk about your practice steps for this one. I'm going to rest this for a second. Can you move your hands so they don't get pinched? Move them all the way up. Okay, so look up here. What number is that?
2.
Yeah, 2. Your right hand 2 is going to go on middle C, and your left hand 2 is going to go on G. Okay? Now, would it help if I wrote your practice circles on this page or in your notebook? Where do you think you'd see them best?
On this page.
On this page? Okay. So we're going to
A
go.
lot of the time I never
You want to, as much as you can, honey, you want to pull your notebook out when you practice. That's why I write in it. I write it for you to take home and read everything so that you know just how to practice. And so let's practice that, okay? So let's see. First thing we're doing, just like I wrote last time, warm up. That's how you start your practice. Same thing here. We're going to warm up in that C position and G position, legato, and then staccato, and then galloping. Okay. And then you're going to come over to campfires. That's page 11. Keep that down for a second, honey. First thing you're going to do is find your hand position. How are you going to do that?
by remembering.
What else? What did we look at here and what circled? Your right hand 2 goes on what note? What's that? Middle. Yes. And then your left hand, your thumbs are going to be side by side. Your left hand 3 is on F. So you want to find your position and then you're going to play, watching out for ta-ahs.
Watermelon.
Is that watermelon? And what do you think is a good amount each practice? How many times?
Twice.
Yeah, I would say 2 to 3 times, honey. And you'll notice after 2 days, if you do that, you're going to know the piece better and better, and that's going to feel really good. So 2 to 3 times. And once you do that, then you can fill in your little practice circle. And we want to go for at least 5 days of practice. So 1,
Watermelon.
2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, why don't we write some rhythms for Chip and Bobo? Esther, I have got here,
The climbing one.
is this, here, you want to rest them in my hand? And then we can show them how we do the rhythm, and then I'll let you be sure that you can tap the rhythm with them.
We don't see it.
Yeah, let's put him right here. That way your hands are free and we can use them in a minute. So what's this? Ta, ta, ah, what? Yeah, so we've got a stack of tas. How about this one? Yeah, ta, ah. This one's a little longer. Do you remember this one? Yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna tap a rhythm, and then I want you to write it with, I want you to say it back and then write it with the cards, okay? Ready for my first one? Ready, Chip and Bobo? He wants to know if your ears are ready. Ears are ready, okay? Bobo wants to know if your eyes are ready. Eyes are ready, perfect. Okay, ready for the first one? 1, 2, here I go. Ta, ah, ta, ta, ta. Can you say it back? Can you clap it one more time? Clap it while you say it. Okay, can you write it? What came first? Perfect. Perfect. Can we read it together? 1, 2, here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Perfect. Okay. Gonna give you another one. 1, here I go. Ta, ta, ta. Can you say it back? Perfect, honey. I'm gonna write it now. Excellent. And let's say it. 1, here we go. Ta, can you say it with me? Ta, ta. Wait a minute. Just ta, ta, perfect. I'm gonna give you 2 more. You ready? 1, here I go. Ta, 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 ta. Say it back. Okay. Excellent. Let's say it together. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, last one. You ready? I'm gonna make it a little longer because I know you can do it. 1, 2, here I go. Ta, 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 ta. 1, 2, say it back. Perfect. You wanna write it? Excellent job. 1, 2, read it with me. Ta, 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 ta. Perfect. Now, if I had this at the beginning here, how would I read this? Good. What if I change that to forte? Yeah, it's going to be a lot bigger sound. Good job, honey. Very good. Okay, we can put our cards up. Now, let's have you come sit in my listening chair.
I'm the teacher.
What's that? Yes, you can be the teacher for a minute. Okay.
How about all the you're the student now?
That's right. I'm going to play for you Robot, Esther. And I need for you to be my beekeeper, okay? So listen, this is a song about a robot. So do you think that this song is going to be really flowy? Or do you think this song is actually going to be a little bit more mechanical?
Mechanical?
Yeah, I think so too. Can you try tapping in the leg and saying 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you do that? And you want to actually tap Chip and Bobo?
Yeah.
You can tap them. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. I'm going to play to your beat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What do you see that just, it's kind of like over and over, isn't it? Okay. Look, we have this little step up, step down, step up, step down, step up, step down. That just keeps happening over and over. Yeah. Let's try this. Since you're left-handed and so good at the left hand, let's have you come take a look at the left-hand part, and Chip, Bobo, and I will play the right-hand part with you. So you're going to come right up here, and this time, let's take, our left hand has middle C. And Esther, can you just practice playing? You do that for me. Come right where I showed you. Go ahead and put your feet flat on the stool. I'm sorry about that. And we're going to find that middle C right here. And use your 2. Good job. Yes, okay, that's your part. I'm going to start here. All right, 1, here I go. Your turn. My turn. Back to 2. Oops, what's this? Very good. Say note. Not yet, not yet. I go first. 1 and 2. And stepping down. Good. Go ahead and put this in play position. And can you sit up with both feet on the stool? Perfect, honey. That'll help. And scoot up here a little bit. You're a little far down. So you're not perfect. Okay. Now rest this hand. Shake it out a little bit. Right there. Perfect. Let's go on to line number 2. Hang on. Your turn. Start with 2. After 2. Very good. Now you start. 2 on C. Now we're going to go down to 3. This time 3. Excellent. Now to 2. Yes. Very good, sweetie. Awesome. Okay. So, middle C this time is for left hand. Can you show me when right hand's on C, where it goes? Can you show me your other hand? Yeah, exactly. So this note right in the middle of your piano where the 2 black keys are, that becomes really important. Yes, that's your hand position for campfire. And now show me your hand position for robot. Which hand goes on middle C? Yes. Good. And now your thumbs are still side by side. Yeah. Exactly. Very good.
I'm going to pick another color.
Another color marker? You can do that while I write this in your book. So, honey, you've got campfires and you've got robot.
I'm going to switch between black or blue. Let me see how new black looks.
Hand position. Both of these. And then 3 times each practice. Okay, see if your goal this week, honey, is to come in with some of these filled in. Can you try to do that for me next week?
Yes.
So after each practice, you're going to fill in a little circle. You can make it anything you want. You can make it an emoji, you can make it balloons, you can make it, but that's after you practice. But if you want to take the markers in your notebook and you want to take them on back to go draw something while Leo has his lesson, you're welcome to. Yeah, sometimes they bleed a little bit on there.
So what does it come off?
Yeah, it comes off. It's totally washable. You just have to wash your hands. Let me put the lids on, honey, and I'll send you back with the markers. There you go. Thank you too, sweetie, for letting me video you.